Hi, my name is Wayde Whitmire. I'm with Bretz RV, and I want to take a few seconds and introduce you to the 2014 Springdale 189 floor plan that we have advertised for $13,995. And we'll just start right here in the front. Unlike most of our competition, this price point trailer, we have two 30-pound propane tanks with a full automatic switchover. And new for 2014 is also the new front color coordinated cap, and with the diamond plating to reduce all the rock chips. Also new for 2014 is the color coordinated metal that coordinates with the front end of the coach. A new graphic design, nice flowing graphics. Also with a big plus for this year is the electric awning. You know, manual awnings have always been a two-person operation. All right, so we put the awning out, and unlike most of our competition that has electric awning, there's no way of adjusting. So if you got a rainy day like today and all of a sudden the water's going to pool up on the awning, you want to direct that water away from pretty much the front door of the trailer. So let's go to this end and drop this awning down a little bit so we'll have a great runoff of water. So all we do is just kind of pull down on this end and tighten this knob, and now we have a slanted awning so the water can run off. Also, if the sun is kind of setting low and you want to bring both ends down, we can do that as well by just going to the other end and doing the same thing. You can see the outside lights that we have. This is a bug light right here by the door. It's yellow to keep the bugs are not attracted to it. And then at the back of the camper is the security light, or we call it the scare light. It's a nice bright light, so in the evening time, if you kids think that there's a bear coming, turn that on and we're going to find it. Another feature that the Springdale has is what's called Dexter Easy Lube axles. Instead of having to bring the unit in once a year for a wheel pack, bearing pack, you can easily take and pack the wheel bearings from the back all the way forward with each tire by removing this grease cap right here and inserting a grease gun. Another nice feature that the Springdale has is a radius baggage doors with a hold open device to hold the door open, so you're putting large things in like lawn chairs, barbecue grills and things like that. You don't have to hold the door open with your head. So it's very nice storage. Comes complete with four-corner stabilizing jacks, takes all the wiggle out of the camper. Also comes with a standard spare tire and wheel, and it's a matching tire and wheel as it's already on the camper. Springdale also comes with an outside shower, which gives you hot and cold running water on the outside of the camper. Great for when the kids and the dogs have been out playing in the lake and you want to take a few seconds and hose them off before they go into the camper. So it's got about 6 foot of hose and a hot and cold faucet just like what's on the inside. Another new feature for 2014 in the Springdale lineup is this black tank sprayer. Yeah, dumping the tanks is one thing that RVers don't like to do, but it is something that has to be done. What Springdale has done is in the black water tank, they have incorporated a sprayer system so that when you do pull the black water valve and you're dumping the tanks, there's a sprayer system across the back that's actually pushing all the waste towards the dump into the tank. So you'll have a nice clean tank when you get done. Moving along with the water heater, this is an Atwood water heater. It's fully self-igniting. It is also a 110, has a 110 element in it. Most water heaters, or should I say most of our competition, this is one of the areas that they'll cheat you. It's a 6-gallon tank, but what it has, right here if you'll notice, it has a high recovery rate. And this recovery rate, it's 6.2 gallons on electric, 11.6 gallons on gas. So if you run both elements at the same time, we have a total of 17.8 gallons per hour recovery rate. That is not, you're not going to find that on our competition. So this is basically the same water heater that we have in our higher end trailers and fifth wheels. And we'll move on to the inside. So next I want to take a few seconds and show you the porcelain toilet that's in the Springdale 189. The Springdale has a full-size down bed with the optional bunk overhead, and any time that you know, you don't have that extra company, it's just the two of you, you can actually move the bunk completely out of place, and it's easier to enter and exit the bed. And then we also have a sink outside of the bathroom area, and it's kind of nice. Somebody can be doing a shower and somebody else can be doing things out here. So two things can go on at once, I guess that's what I'm saying. We also have a DVD player, CD radio, TV antenna with power booster built in. And this wall is backed for a bracket for an LCD TV. And then, of course, the outlet to hook it up. Next, we want to talk about this floor. The actual structure of the floor that we're walking on is a material called structure wood. And it is all one piece. It's the full length and the full width of the trailer. There's a lap section, if you want to call it that. There's a great chance for those screws that are holding that together to back out over time, because it's every 4 feet there's a break in the flooring. This is just one piece. It's got a 25-year warranty on it, and we've never had an issue. So next, let's talk about the refrigerator. This is a refrigerator made by Dometic, which is one of the oldest RV refrigerator manufacturers in the country. And unlike most of our competition, this is a true full size, and you can see the nice freezer at the top, refrigerator, 2 bins at the bottom, and it is a true automatic refrigerator. And what do we mean by automatic is, and we're going to turn this on, we're going to hit auto, and at that point we're done. If we go to a campground and we plug in, it automatically flips itself to electricity. If we unplug, it'll automatically light itself back. But one more important feature, unlike most of our competition, you have to set the temperature to where you think it should be. So most of us, what we'll do is we start it up when we're getting ready to leave for a trip, we crank it all the way as high as it'll go. This shelf is a great shelf right here for eggs, and it's the closest to the cooling unit itself. So the first thing that happens, we freeze our eggs. So you're going to come back up here and you're going to turn it back down. But if you'll notice, this says automatic refrigerator temperature control. We don't have to do anything. It's always going to be the same temperature in the refrigerator and freezer, whether it's 110 degrees outside or 5 degrees outside. So next, let's talk about the stove and oven. The stovetop comes with a nice fold back burner cover, so when you're not cooking, you got a lot more work area or work surface. And then we have a grid that allows you to move the pans around. You may be a little too hot of flame or what have you real quick. The other thing is the oven. This is the largest oven in the RV industry. It's a 22-inch oven. Most of our competition is going to be about half that size, or maybe up to 14 inches. So here we can do casseroles. You bake a whole chicken in it, maybe even a turkey. Next is the Springdales acrylic sink, which we call it a 60/40. You've got 60% of tub on this side, makes it great for washing out those big pots and pans that you might be using, as well as being able to use the high-rise faucet, in which this is metal too. It's not a plastic like most of our competition will put in at this price point trailer. And then again, a nice sink cover for when you're not using it. It gives you more counter space, more storage. The cabinetry is a new cabinetry for this year, and they use a color coordinating wood tone, so it kind of matches the front of the refrigerator as well. Nice big grab handles. A lot of our competition, you got to use 2 fingers. That's all you can get in there to open the cabinet. All of our cabinets are glued and screwed together. Most of our competition, especially at this price point, the cabinets are all stapled together. So you got a chance for the cabinets to separate, and also they're using particle board. This is all wood cabinets. Another nice feature that the Springdale has is this jealousy window. Days that you're going to be gone from the camper and you want some ventilation to come through. Most of our competition, we have sliding windows in this area. And what the sliding window won't allow you to leave it open while you're gone. Number one, somebody might be able to get through it. And number two, if it rains, it's going to rain in on furniture. So the jealousy window, it just cranks open and you can leave it open. It's not going to rain inside. And it also, the smaller height in the opening is not going to allow intruders to come in as well. And then to cover that, we have a fabric shade. So if privacy at nighttime, it's a darkening shade and people can't see in. The sofa is made by Homestyle Industries, and it is in a nice vinyl, so you don't have to worry about the kids coming in with their bathing suits on, all wet. They can sit down and have their ice cream. Also for nice handy storage area, great place for sleeping bags and blankets, pillows, things like that. So. Well folks, there you have it, the Keystone Springdale 189 floor plan. We've got that advertised at $13,995, and wow, what a great buy. It's got a lot of key features. Some of the features I haven't actually pointed out yet. But if you want to give me a call, again, my name is Wayde Whitmire, and be glad to go over those other features for you.